guys, welcome to Family Create. I hope you are all doing well. Today we'll unbox and give our first impressions of the OnePlus Watch 3. We'll also do separate comparison videos with other leading Wear OS smartwatches such as Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra and Pixel Watch 3. So let's get started.
Hi everyone, so here I have the OnePlus Watch 3 and I'm very excited to share my impressions of this watch. Just received the delivery from OnePlus. I ordered it on Saturday actually and it's come through today. So this probably is the new batch of the OnePlus Watch. The first batch that was released in February had the typo at the back on the back plate, made in China. So this one, I don't know if this has it or not. We'll have to see in a minute. But yeah, I'm so excited to be unboxing this watch, to be testing this watch. And I'm hopeful this will be my daily driver, my main watch. So I've been using the Galaxy Watch Ultra since this release. And I've been also using the Pixel Watch 3 45mm as well. Which I've been kind of moving back and forth between the two. This one probably has all the things that's kind of missing from the other two in a way, but then there may be some shortcomings as well. So let's unbox this quickly, and then I can quickly just go through some of the specs. This, by the way, is my very first ever OnePlus product, so I don't know what to expect. I've never used any of their mobile phones or anything, so it's the first one. But from everything I've seen so far, hopefully this will be worthwhile. So let's see. Nice. So this came with some extra, and then there was some other additional discounts. I think there was about another £20-30 discount, and then you also had this free Buds Pro, so OnePlus Nord Buds 3 Pro. So that was also free with it. I think it's worth about $79.99 according to OnePlus's website. So I also ordered this beautiful leather strap. I'll take it out in the box and show you in a bit. But this, I think it was around £35, but there's a 50% discount on it. So it gave me for £17 or something. So I thought I would get that as well. So here's the beautiful watch. I'm interested to see how this fits on my wrist. Obviously I have quite a small wrist as well. But I've been using the watch Galaxy Watch Ultra, which is a big watch, 47mm. I've had the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, which is also 47, quite a big watch. So I think I'll be okay, but let's see. Quickly check what else is in the box. I think it'll be the standard. So on this side here we'll have the charging cable, USB-A to USB-C, and here you have the charging pack. It's different to what I'm used to with Galaxies and Pixel watches. It hasn't got a cable attached to it, so in a way it's an advantage. And yeah, we'll see how charging and everything does. So there's that bit, and I think on this part it's the usual instructions. I don't know why they waste money printing these, to be honest, but just put them straight back in the box. So that's the box really, there's nothing else to this. So coming to the watch then, so this is the moment I'm gonna peel those stickers off. Got just NFC and stuff like that written on it. Yeah, let's take this one off. Wow, looks good already. And then take all the stuff from inside. Okay, so let's move this as well. And now I can check out this made in China typo. It's got OnePlus written on it. Can't even see anything, to be honest. So yeah, they have definitely fixed this typo that they made. So this watch is a 47mm. I think it's 47.5mm this way because of this extra bit here, and 46.6 this way. Big watch, definitely. Actually, I'm going to put it on my wrist and see before I do anything. Yeah, it's big, but I think I can live with it. Okay, but so yeah, this watch, in terms of the build quality, obviously it's very tough, very well made. So this ring bezel here is made of titanium. I think the last watch, OnePlus Watch 2, didn't have this. It had a black bezel around the watch face, which I don't usually like, and one of the reasons why I didn't get it. So I do prefer this ring, and then it's got markings. I do like these markings as well. And then this case is made of stainless steel, which is tough, which is a very good material. And then I think the back is fiberglass, and you've got the connectors, pogo connectors, 5 of them, and you have the sensors. It's got lots of sensors, we'll go through them later. And on this side there's a speaker, and then next to it is a microphone here. On the other side, crown. So they finally put a crown in here, and actual functional crown, which is one of the main reasons actually why I actually opted to get this watch, because of this. I do prefer this, to be honest, and I'm looking forward to using this here. So you have on here you have that, which is rotatable as well as an extra clickable. Then you have another button here, which I think also does ECG and things like that. And then there's another microphone holder. so that should be good. I hope the speaker is good on this one as well, because on my Ultra, the watch speaker is brilliant, really, to be honest, for taking calls, even for listening music. So there's that. And then for the strap itself, you know, it's one of those, you can quite easily just change the strap. So it's a 22mm strap size, so it's a standard. Okay, let me just turn it on first. I'm gonna have to go through the setup. There you go, OnePlus. So yeah, the big story with this watch is the battery life. 5 days of battery life on a smart mode, which smart mode is equal to the everyday mode, like we are using the Galaxy Watch or Pixel. The regular, you get those tracking and AOD on and all that. And 16 days on a battery saver mode. These are the kind of areas I want to cover a bit more in upcoming videos. There's a lot of videos I want to do on this, comparing this with the Galaxy Watch Ultra and the Pixel Watch for different reasons. Pixel Watch, as we know, is one of the best for health tracking, so it's definitely worth doing a comparison around the health features on this one, how the reliability, accuracy of things like heart rate sensor and all of this, and then the Galaxy Watch Ultra as well, you know, for its own other reasons. In addition to the health sensor, it has this dual chipset. So the main chipset of this watch is the Snapdragon W5, which controls the Wear OS aspects of it, whether this is Wear OS 5.0, and then there's a secondary chip that is called the BES 2800, which takes care of all the other tasks in the background. So that's what allows for such great battery life. Also, this is one of the first watches that's doing this. When I talk about first watches, I'm talking about Android OS. I'm not talking about things like Huawei. I've previously had Huawei Watch 4 Pro. I've done lots of videos on that one in the channel. So this definitely is great. And also they have OnePlus Silicon Nano Stack battery, which is something that they use on their phones. But 120 hours of battery. If I can get 4 days of battery life with this watch, with always on display, I will be very happy. Even 3.5 days, I'll be very happy, to be honest. Once I've done all the installation of all the apps, and it's the early stages when you're setting everything up, downloading apps, that's when a lot of the battery is taken. So yeah, I can feel this crown already. There is haptic feedback as I'm scrolling. It's not on my wrist, so it feels okay strength wise. So a couple of other key things about this watch, then I'll quickly run through those. The glass here is crystal sapphire, so again, that's another really strong point, where the Pixel Watch only has Gorilla Glass. Although Samsung's Watch Ultra does have sapphire as well. And again, it's watches like that I've never needed to even worry about putting a screen protector or a case on, because it's so tough, and to this day it's got no scratch or nothing. In terms of health features, it's got this 60-second health check. We'll do videos on those. So it's got the standard sleep tracking. They're going to be interesting to see how it compares with my other watches. And to be honest, between Galaxy Watch Ultra and Pixel Watch 3 and this, in terms of Wear OS, they are I think the best watches out there, the most watches in most demand. I'm not talking about Apple here, I'm not talking about Huawei, because they're different. There's two versions of this watch in terms of the color. So this is the silver version, and there's another one that's the black one, the obsidian. So it's very tough. You know, military grade testing certification, IP68, 50-meter water resistant. It's great news. This one has dual band GPS. It's one of the things I didn't want to miss from my Ultra. So I'm glad this one has the dual band GPS as well. So really, only big issue that I have with this watch is the lack of LTE. So great battery life. It would have been perfect to have LTE, where you could leave your phone and you could just, you know, take the watch out for a run or whatever, and that doesn't have this. This is the only thing that's really bothering me at the moment. Surely they could have probably put in an eSIM function there then. I've seen the Chinese version of this watch actually has the eSIM capability, so it's a shame this one doesn't have it. That's the only thing that's lacking from my point of view, which means you're reliant on your phone always, unfortunately. Both my Galaxy Watch Ultra and Pixel Watch have LTE, so it's a shame this one won't have LTE, but we'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to set this up now. It's asked me to download the app on my phone, which I think I haven't downloaded yet. So you need to download the OnePlus O Health, as you can see here. So I'm going to install this on my phone. Okay, let that install. And here I'm going to pick English. So just click next. So you just need to go through all the setup. So selecting the country, United Kingdom. Continue. Yep, agree. Yep, allow notifications. Yeah, I'm going to say yes to all of this for now. So it's already installed. And on the watch, it's adding device. So I think it's going to now do the pairing. So I'm just going to confirm the pairing. And I'm going to connect. Yep, allow permissions. Yeah, I'm gonna allow everything. So this stuff I don't want to send. Location I'll give it for now. By the way, my phone is now running One UI 7. Recently updated it. So let's agree. Which wrist am I going to be wearing? I'll be wearing on my left wrist. So, left. So there you got a choice of standard mode or parental control mode. Or the standard mode. So as you can see, it's doing nice setup. So I'm going to sync to allow calendar and events and things. Yep. So do stay tuned because we're going to have lots of videos coming. Interesting videos about this watch. So if you have any questions, just drop it in the comments and we'll get back to you. The other really important feature that this one has, which my other watches have, is the ability to pay via NFC. So things like paying for the TFL and all that, which is great. So it looks like the setup is complete. Learn how to use your new watch. Not really, but anyway. Okay, so we are done. We are in. Oh, this watch looks beautiful. So there's currently 62% battery life. As I said, let's go to the settings quickly. I just want to see what version is running the make or if there's a software update. Let's see, system update. Watch is up to date. 114 security. Oh, it's running on January update. So now I wonder if it has the health, the ECG. So let's slap it on my wrist. I'm going to turn the always display on already. The haptics seems fine. I can feel it as I rotate. It's whether when you're receiving notifications and things, how they come, that's what will be interesting. So it's currently got raise to wake. I'm going to take that off. Tap to wake, take that off. Always on, definitely put that on already. Gives you a warning about battery life. It says consumes high battery. Good thing about this is you can schedule when the always on display should come on and go off if you want. It's not something you can do on the other watches that I can remember. It feels very comfortable, I must say. The strap is quite nice as well. It feels really good. I'm definitely gonna change the strap to the blue one. So when it's got an always on display, so the watch face is the same. It's obviously dark as expected. So I'll have to do a lot of playing around with it now. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to start installing all my apps, change all the settings, like, sync all the stuff that I have to sync. Quick comparison size-wise with my Ultra. So I don't know which one. And then at the same time, bring in the Pixel Watch 3 as well. Let's put the past one in there. So very interesting watches, interesting and feature-packed. So I'm quite excited to review this one and then do comparison with the other two. So if you have any questions, if you're in my position where you had this and you're thinking if I should move, or if you're using Pixel Watch 3, you're thinking if I should consider moving to this. So stay tuned and do ask the questions that if you want us testing, checking, I will get back to you. So I think for this unboxing, we're done now. Unboxing and initial impressions, and I've just set up the watch as well. So I'm gonna charge it later. We'll also do some testing on how quick the charging is. I know it's supposed to be very quick. All sorts of things like that. I'll do other videos with this strap as well, but I think for this unboxing it's a bit long already, so I won't prolong it anymore now. So we'll leave it here. Thank you very much.
So that's all for today, guys. I hope you found the video helpful. If you have, please do give it a like and support us by subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.